toes, everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Mama, my head hurts, guns are going off, everywhere, everywhere. Mama, popping gunshots like M&Ms, M&Ms, M&Ms. Get your arms, get your arms, get your arms, get your arms. Popping gunshots like M&Ms. All I have is lock and load. That's all I have is lock and load, mate. Ah!
That's this on there and the video. Sophia Dias, Ghetto Arms is the name of the track, and she actually joins us on set this morning. Singer, author, chef, entrepreneur, and domestic violence advocate, Sophia Dias. Good morning to you and welcome to Trinidad and Tobago.
Good morning, Rockus. Thank you so very much for having me.
Not
I'm
a
so
problem.
excited to be here.
Well, tell me what brought you here in the first place.
What brought me here is a long but short story. My producer, Mark Sardinia, Je t'aime, Mark. Much love. Mark is from New York. He lives in New York, but he was born in Trinidad.
Okay.
And I talked to Mark about him producing my entire album, Bulletproof to Legacy. And the more we talked, Mark has got broad shoulders, so I could lean on his shoulders from time to time for advice. And Mark brought on an extraordinary director called Walt Lovelace. Walt is from Trinidad.
Walter's a genius here in Trinidad.
Je t'aime, Walt Lovelace. And ever since then, as a entrepreneur and a businesswoman, I'm always looking to venture into new countries, work with new people. It keeps the creativity going. And I just said, Mark, this is it. Let's all just create the entire 7 music video visuals in Trinidad and Tobago.
So you're creating all 7 here in Trinidad and Tobago?
Yes.
Wow.
And on top of that, I am executive producing The Making of Bulletproof, which would highlight the most unique parts of Trinidad and Tobago for the world to see, which I hope to, have it on Netflix or Nat Geo.
Okay, fantastic. Tell me about the name though, Bulletproof. Why the use of that word?
Bulletproof essentially is the name of my first album and the second. It came through a rather challenging time in my life where I was essentially left to die by the person closest to me, by a former spouse. And, as a human being, you have 2 ways to go about when you're facing a very rather challenging time in your life. And for me, it was life or death. And I had to think very closely on my feet in order to survive. I was abandoned in Chicago with no money, just $20 in my bank account. And I went to bed one night in 2015 as a self-made multimillionaire, as a hard-working businesswoman. And the next morning I woke up with nothing, no retirement account, no saving account, nothing at all. Everything was wiped out. It was a strategically, intentionally planned situation for my demise, again, by the person closest to me. So having survived a loaded gun aimed to my head, Rockers, in my home, a place where I should feel safe and comforted and so on and so forth, I survived. A bullet, hence the name of the album, Bulletproof. I have to say thank you to 2 incredibly important people in my life who helped me during that time to write the book and the album, Bulletproof. One of them is Grammy Award-winning music engineer Shane Brown. He was our music engineer for the entire album, and he's engineering our second album. And to my producer who produced the first album, Clive Hunt, both Clive and Shane kept close touch with me and checked in on me from time to time and encouraged me to write those lyrics for Bulletproof they're based on real life events.
Yeah.
No sugarcoating, mate.
And then, of course, you continue with Bulletproof 2 Legacy. Now, tell me about the drive for this one, because you survived. You told us about that story of survival. So what's in the Legacy?
Legacy, the album is primarily the loss of my dear family member, Mr. Santos.
Mr. Santos.
I had him since he was a puppy, and he grew up to be 165 pounds. He was my best friend, my family, and we survived through a rather challenging time in my life. Had it not been for him, I would not be talking to you, rockers. So Bulletproof 2, it's a celebration of love, loyalty, laughter, a lot of a lot of love, and there's a song which I've written dedicated to the children of war all around us now. It's called War Inc.
Okay.
And the second song, the second last rather song with great depth and a bit of sadness, is Diamonds, My Bloody Diamonds.
Tell me about that one, Diamonds, My Bloody Diamonds.
Diamonds, My Bloody Diamonds is about, children, very young children being used in the diamond trade, and we all know over here which countries those are. And it was just, I wrote it from my heart, having seen children exploited in that field.
Now, is that one of the songs from your new album that you're going to be shooting the video for in Trinidad?
Yes.
All right. Tell me about the link and the visual link between Trinidad and Tobago and that message of Diamonds, My Bloody Diamonds.
Well, Trinidad and Tobago, Walt and I and Mark Sardina, we did a lot of research actually geographically, and there are parts of Trinidad and Tobago really could look like we are in the remotest parts of Sierra Leone, or South Africa or Mozambique or Uganda.
Okay.
All the places that I've been to.
Nice. Well, we look forward to seeing how it turns out, and I understand you're coming back in August, so you have to come back and give us a performance when you come back in August.
I would absolutely love that, and I'm
Fantastic.
going to be here for a month.
Nice. Absolutely fantastic. Of course, she has a book coming out on April 15 that you can check out. Sophia Dias, ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the Now Morning Show. Thank you so much for joining us, and all the best. Of course, we encourage you to go out there and make a difference today now, because together we aspire, and if together we perspire, then together we most definitely can achieve. On behalf of Ianka Will, Natasha Lake, and the entire team here at TTT, I want to wish you a fantastic day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow, God's willing, for a fantastic Friday show on the Now Morning Show. See you guys tomorrow. Take care.